Raquel SSG, also Raquel SSG 2211. We have more Kitty and Apion.
Hello.
And tonight we're gonna discuss and review Ahsoka trailer from Star Wars. Just for a little bit, and let me get the trailer real quick. There it is.
So are we watching like the first one they released or the final
first,
trailer? Okay.
the first one. Yeah, we're watching
The reveal
Star
one.
Wars Ahsoka trailer. Okay, let me use the blasted button. Okay, here it is. Can I make this a little bit bigger? Okay, there we go. All right. Okay. It's on Disney Plus. Okay. I'm not gonna like play the sound, but I'm gonna play the trailer. So we first see like a ship approaching a ship.
A ship approaching a ship.
Well, that ship is very much modeled like
Oh
the
shit! I
Emperor's
forgot
shuttle. So it has a very imperial shuttle design to it. It already tells you basically like if you know Star Wars, that's probably a bad guy ship, just by it.
They always make it look really dark if it's the bad guy ship.
Yeah, and if they're like a triangle like that, or
the triangle is it's really. I think it like really this is like the similar ship from Palpatine used.
Yes, yeah, like that's what I was saying. The Imperial shuttle, it's very much like that. That's what it reminds me of. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Yeah.
So the Imperial shuttle pushing ship.
It's very much like it. It isn't exactly like it, but you could tell it's like a similar design. So maybe it's like another version or different, of that same style.
Now this chick, she's very fierce. And the lightsaber kind of threw me off for a little bit.
Yeah, that's the bad guy lightsabers, isn't it?
I thought it was red, but no, it's orange.
Oh, see, that's not fair. That's too close. And what I don't get, I know this is a slight sidebar, is that like the regular Jedis can get different colored lightsabers, but like all the bad guys just have red. Like,
well, yeah, your color is kind of based on your personality and you like individually.
Well, yeah, but there's different levels of bad and different levels of shit you'll do. So like I feel like the bad guys should have different levels too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, so they're not. That's why they're going with oranges. They're not fully all the way.
Oh, okay.
It's evil, and that's why their eyes haven't changed either. Like her eyes would look fucked up if she was like all the way dark side.
Oh,
she would have those crazy like orange and black eyes that Anakin kind of had, and
that was
Revenge of the Sith and stuff, and Darth Maul. Like think of like Darth Maul's eyes because he was just fully evil. So it's just showing you like they're just like walking a tightrope of like they're not quite all the way evil yet.
That's
just
cool.
in the middle.
That's a cool explanation. I'll be the person that represents the people in the audience that are okay with Star Wars, but they don't know a whole lot about it.
Right. But yeah, they have like normally the colors we see are blue, green, and red. I mean, there are other colors like
like whitish colored one and the purple.
White,
Mace Windu
black,
only got the purple one. Yeah, he's very
purple.
special. He told George Lucas, "I'll be a Jedi as long as I get a purple lightsaber."
That's awesome.
George Lucas was like, "All right." They're like, "That's literally how it happened. Like real shit.
Like snap, purple lightsaber."
Yeah, like because they had never done it, and he told George Lucas like, "Yeah, but I want a different color lightsaber than everybody else." And then George Lucas is like, "What color you want?" And he's like, "I want a purple one." And I'm like, hell yeah, dude. Well, that's what I would pick. The purple lightsaber is so sick. Like when I play Jedi Survivor, I never get rid of the purple lightsabers. Like I dual wield 2 purples, and that's all I rock. Purple all day.
Let's see here. Well, there's meanings behind it with the colors.
Yeah, they all mean different things.
The blue one, as far as I know, is justice.
Yeah, one's like compassion. One's
the green one, harmony. I think. I think the red one is about either I see danger, I think, and yeah, I think that's I'm not really sure what the white one means. Let me
Oh,
look
that's
at.
the gray Jedi's, I think.
No, there's no meaning for the white saber.
Positivity, purity, and new beginnings.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but what about the black saber?
The dark saber.
Yeah, Mandalorian.
Oh, I have not watched but like 2 episodes of that.
Well, I mean, they're very rare and
I
they're very
guess
they're very specific. Like they only work for like
ah
a person, like a specific, like other people. Like they brought that. I'm glad they brought that up in Mandalorian when he tried to use it. It was too heavy and stuff. So it's like it it's kind of like Mjolnir from like Thor. Like
right.
you have to be worthy of it to use it, or else it won't function for you like it should.
Oh, that's cool.
The black saber, lightsaber, strength and leadership,
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
and the purple one means balance, as far as I know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, but there are other colors like I don't really know what they mean, like indigo. It's like a lot of shade of blue, I guess, or
Yeah, indigo's blue, I think.
yeah. I don't know what that means. So this girl, like, I don't know what the character's name is.
Yeah, they said it twice in the first episode, but even I forget because they never really bring it up again.
Well, I'm sure we can Google it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know how to Google it because I don't know what to ask.
No, her
Google
name
about.
is Shin Hati.
Oh, okay.
Shin Hati. Okay, so Shin.
Yeah, so they're
she's
going
not
very Japanese, like Roman samurai type stuff with her
I think
naming.
it's funny. It sounds like they're saying she's naughty.
Well, she's very fierce in this scene. Like literally slice someone in half. Looks like it.
How about
Yeah,
positive candor?
They cut down quite a few.
Hey,
people
positive candor.
Yeah.
Hello.
See above. What does that mean?
I do not know.
Stream element spot is running. I don't know.
I'm not really sure what you mean by see above. Positive candor.
Yes, I am confused also.
Yeah, but hello, we're just doing a trailer review. Right now. And let's see, some soldiers get gunned down or blasted. And I love.
They basically shot themselves. If you think
right,
I
love this. I love this scene with Balin Skull. Also has a lightsaber, and he's using the Force quite skillfully.
Oh yes.
Isn't that Ray Stevenson?
Yes, the
it is.
late
Poor guy.
Ray Stevenson.
Yeah, rest
Yeah.
in peace, you legend, you.
Yeah, I was looking up who the actors were, and I was like, oh, that poor fella.
I loved him in everything I've seen him in. Like he was awesome.
He
was great in Thor as one of Thor's buddies. He's been in so many things. He was Blackbeard in this pirate show, Black Sails that I watched. He's been he's been great. He's a great actor.
Oh,
He literally just pushes that shoulder, just using the Force, like wee.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of like
pulls all their blasters from them.
Yeah, so he's very advanced with using the Force.
Indeed.
And like I think that's him using the Force as well again. Getting rid of those soldiers. And I love this scene right here. He impales the older gentleman, and says, "We are no Jedi." Very menacingly.
He would have lived. But he's not Sabine. Only Sabine gets to live through lightsabers. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
But yeah, he dies instantly from a lightsaber because lightsabers work like they're supposed to in this scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And yep, he gets impaled
Done.
right in the chest, and down he goes. Bye bye. And Balin Skull just walks off like it was nothing. And there's the Lucasfilm title intro. There's Ahsoka.
I do like that a lot of the stuff they show you is in the actual first episode. So they
Well,
do a
that
good
is
job of not really
I
spoiling a lot of the later stuff in the show.
we have to
They're
be
showing
really
you the
careful.
beginning.
Really careful with that, especially in the trailer. Ahsoka's looking so kind of like ancient temple, I guess. And we see a little bit of Admiral Thrawn in here. And like if you haven't watched Star Wars Rebels, I recommend it. Just a little spoiler here. At the end of the season, Ezra sacrifices himself with the Purgle whales, space whales, who can jump into hyperspace. He sacrifices himself with Admiral Thrawn, and him and Admiral Thrawn went supposedly with the Purgles into another galaxy.
Whoa.
What in the world?
Sorry, that was my phone's volume. I was trying to
okay.
share it on my phone, but the volume was up. My bad. Sorry.
Whoops. So they both Ezra and Admiral Thrawn disappeared. But this trailer has alluded there is a way to bring Admiral Thrawn back.
Da, da, da.
Da, da, da. Of course, Ezra is still missing.
I bet this scene in particular right here where they show Thrawn isn't till like episode 6 or 7.
Maybe.
This is a later in the season scene.
Yeah.
Just a main villain reveal type thing.
Just a little sneak peek. And let's see. Balin Skull and Shin are going some kind of like ancient burial ground or something like that.
It was a Night Sister temple. That's like
it's a Night Sister's temple. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of Night Sister stuff in this. So if you play like Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, they really dive into the Night Sisters lore a bit more, which they do in Clone Wars as well. But yeah, she's a Night Sister, Morgan, right here as well.
Right. Yeah, Morgan. I'm not really familiar with Morgan because I haven't really watched The Mandalorian, Boba Fett, and Vandor. So I had a little catching up to do.
Yeah, and she first appears in Clone Wars as well in an episode. So,
oh, she did.
Yeah,
okay.
She's been sprinkled throughout the Dave Filoni verse here and there.
She definitely has like a no nonsense attitude. Like failure is not like an option attitude.
Mm-hmm. You remember Asajj Ventress, right, from Clone Wars?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she was another Night Sister. So
yeah,
she's another one of those. She reminds me a lot of Morgan. Like they have the same type of, they'll do whatever it takes to win.
Right. But it's Asajj Ventress that she didn't she go rogue at the end?
Yeah, she rejoined the Night Sisters and then fought the Count Dooku and them because he basically threw her aside when he was done with when she was no longer useful to him.
Yeah,
as the Sith do. That's pretty much their whole.
Yeah, that's pretty much
once you've outlived your usefulness, see ya.
Yeah, if there's only two, master and apprentice, but if the apprentice is no longer useful, yeah, you're pretty much disposable.
Yeah, and that's just modern day philosophy on that. Back in the Sith Wars, there was thousands of Sith, so there definitely wasn't just two. That's just ever since they thought they completely defeated the Sith, but there was a couple stragglers around. That's their new belief. But back in the old Republic days, the early days of Star Wars, there was thousands of those people running around with dark powers and betraying each other, and everybody's vying for the highest position. It's a lot more orderly now with just the master and an apprentice because, yeah, it can get kind of messy when you have 1,000 Siths running around.
Hi, bot.
Mm.
How are you?
I
I
can't wait
don't.
till they go into the Old Republic though. When they go into, if they ever do the Sith War live action, oh my gosh, Raquel, that'll be amazing. Just 100 Jedi's versus 100 Sith, just big crazy clash on stream of epicness.
I don't really think that's a person. I think that's a bot.
Well, it seems friendly enough.
Hello, bot. Because I didn't
You don't
get
have
this.
that bot. You didn't summon that, like, or make that or anything.
No.
It just pops up in the chat. That's strange.
Yeah, this is the second time we've seen
Because
the
usually
bot
the
here.
bots only come if you're like,
No,
if
I
you,
haven't.
like Stream Elements bots. You know?
I haven't given this bot Rix a wrench. So.
But just in case, I'll be nice and say hello because it's always
hello
friendly.
if you're a person, but
I think it might be from Stream Elements too. Maybe because it has a wrench.
maybe
That is strange.
Yeah, but
Who
yeah,
knows?
that's strange because I haven't given. It's like the second time I'm seeing this profile, but I haven't given. Like, I know for sure I haven't given this spot a wrench or a
Words
person.
and pictures. I'm not a bot. If that helps. No,
Hey,
see,
words and pictures.
you had a
Say
misspelling. You misspelled that, so we instantly know you're a human being. A bot wouldn't misspell. It's programmed to do it right.
Yeah, I definitely did not give the bot Rix a wrench,
No,
so that's odd. So it means to me it's like this possibly could be a bot. Hey, David Walking.
What's up, Dad Man?
And words and pictures. Hello, thank you guys for being here. We're talking about the Ahsoka trailer for a little bit. Yeah, so Morgan is trying to find Emerald Thrawn in the scene. Some kind of like she's looking like some kind of star map in the scene.
Yep.
And it looks like a galaxy star map, which is really interesting because the whole Star Wars story contains in one galaxy. If you're going to another galaxy in this TV series, my question is, how is the Force and the Jedi and the Sith are going to come to play in this other galaxy? Exactly. That'll be pretty interesting to see.
Exactly. Could it be an alternate timeline? Could we see the same people, but things working out differently? Will there be no Force? Like, will the Force just not be non-existent there? It is a fun place to explore, I think.
Thank you
for
definitely. Pictures for coming by.
Thank you for coming by, words and pictures.
Yep. Take care, words and pictures.
We hope you sleep well.
Mm-hmm. You're not
I
big
also
on,
love my words and pictures.
You're not big on this series. I understand. Some people are not really big on it. I understand. There's definitely
I really don't know much about it. I'm mostly
there's some problems with it because it doesn't really somewhat not respect the lore of Star Wars. So there are like complications with it.
Hey man, if they do an alternate timeline, don't blame me. I wasn't the one who thought about it in a boardroom. I'm just someone questioning where they're going with this.
No alternate timeline, please. LOL.
That's too much.
Hey, Rocco the Brave.
Hey, Rocco the Brave.
Yeah, they are. They're doing a multi.
Star Wars definitely doing a multiverse. Oh yeah, that'd be really interesting to see. And here we have like Ray Stevenson as Baylan Skoll saying power you could ever imagine to his Padawan Shin. And I have to say he looks very good in the scene right here.
Yeah.
I want more of Ray Stevenson in the show. I want an entire episode dedicated to him and his Padawan.
Or they're gonna have to AI it or something because I don't know how much he got filmed before he died.
Well, they finished the show. They wrapped the show. So
oh, okay.
I'm just hoping they did an episode completely about him. You know what I mean? Like,
hello, Killer.
Because he's only gotten like a couple minutes of screen time each episode. It's kind of like,
yeah.
Right on.
Hey, Killer Rider from space. But yeah, like I like we'll get to that in in the bit. But I thought, in this scene he was really, really good in the scene. Dead Man, but Raquel, I really tried to give it a chance. I did. I watched the first two, and they were just just bad anything. Not bad Star Wars, but to me they were listless and didn't have the Star Wars energy. I will say this guy's a strong point. I like him better than Ahsoka. LOL. I
Yeah,
have to
because he's
agree with
clouded in
you.
mystery. That's what
Um,
makes an interesting character. He's clouded
he
in mystery. We don't know
definitely
anything about him.
he definitely has like a strong presence in the scene. I give you that much. Plus, he doesn't look bad. He looks
He's
quite handsome
distinguished as
in the
fuck.
scene.
He's distinguished as fuck. Like he's rocking that like Sean Connery kind of poshness.
Hmm. I mean, he's like half bad. Like he looks really handsome in the scene. And
This will be.
woo woo, wait, a little bit too quick. Okay, here we go. So there's like a looks like a planetary galaxy map. It looks like
The known galaxy.
the known galaxy kind of map.
They had the same thing in the Jedi Temple on Coruscant.
Well, it makes sense since they don't technically have streets and shit.
Yeah, because
They
they
gotta
use
navigate
this.
some kind of way.
They use this to chart the planets and see all the planets
Yeah.
from the Republic. But yeah, this is a cool little, where they have it set up.
Yeah.
This
So
temple
Shin
here.
comes in, and I guess the lieutenant's about ready to fire her laser gun. Hey, sort of poopus. And of course, Shin
He's
is
using the
just
same blaster from Rogue One, by the way. People were
cool.
talking about that. Yeah, she's got the Rogue One blaster from Jenner.
I haven't seen the Rogue One movie. I had to watch it.
Yeah, there's a lot of little Easter
details, little Easter eggs.
Yep.
In this trailer, but she just
continue.
like redirects the blasters from her lightsaber like there was nothing.
As you would.
There's some ships here. Now here is Hera, one of the characters from Star Wars Rebels. Yeah, I think she's a general now in this TV series. And she's a really good air pilot.
It's one of the best scenes so far. Is her
and there's
Chop.
the I might be getting this wrong. The Ghost ship, and there's Chopper. It was nice to see. It was really nice to see Chopper in live action.
Mm-hmm. I want more of him, and I want more of Chopper and her. Like,
yeah, definitely. I like to see,
like
we seen RDT2 in a live action, so it was really nice to see another main character of a droid actually seen in live action. Now, I think this was the council. This woman
New
right
Republic
here,
Council, Mon Mothma.
New Republic Council. I forget her name, but she's really familiar. Okay.
Yeah, she was in not Ahsoka, Andor. She's in the original movies. Like, they portrayed her as like the rebel leader. Like, Leia was her general, and she was like the top shit in the original movies. So she is like the rebellion. Like, and we're led to believe that somebody on that council there is a traitor, but we don't know. That's for later when we actually get into the episodes. But yeah, I'm getting ahead of myself because I've watched all 3 episodes. I'll try not to do that.
I have to, so I'm not gonna spoil it.
What's her name on here?
Hera.
Oh, okay. I was looking at the cast and trying to.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah. As soon as I heard the Hera part, I was like, "Oh, there she is." I was just trying to figure out some of this makeup. It makes it hard to tell.
She's like, warning the council that there's a danger that Admiral Thrawn could come back, and this guy right here, I don't know his name, is dismissing the possibility of that.
He sounds like trouble.
Well, he does sound like trouble.
He's a beta male. in the show. He gets his ass shut the fuck down. Don't you worry.
And it's probably gonna make him salty and make him glad he's not on their side. Like I can just see him.
Pretty much that exact thing, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that. But also, right here, she looks like she's guilty as fuck. Like she looks like a bad guy there. Like
No, she's just like contemplating and making her decision whether to not to heed Hera's warning or not.
Mm-hmm.
Now here's Hera, and then we see Ahsoka, and then we see Sabine at the planet Lothal at Ezra's hideout home, who is still missing. And her hair has gotten longer. It used to be short.
Oh, don't you worry. Just watch the show.
Mm-hmm. And here, in this scene, she's on a hover bike, but
with her cat, with like a picture of her cat on her helmet.
Yeah, a Lothal cat, which is very cute.
Best character.
I love that.
But the weird thing is, in this scene, they were like using rock music.
Oh yeah, because it's Top Gun. It's a Top Gun reference.
Honestly, I'm getting Star Trek.
When Tom Cruise rides his motorcycle on the highway, and
so
then
there's a homage to
it's an homage
Top
to
Gun.
Top Gun. Yeah,
because I never heard it's actual rock music in Star Wars, to my knowledge.
Well, hold on, I'm getting Star Trek vibes. Remember when it shows Captain Kirk when he was a kid and he stole his dad's Mustang or something?
Yeah, that was an homage to Top Gun too. Exactly.
Oh, I did not know that, but that was the vibe.
Yeah, when he rides the motorcycle or whatever. Yep. Mm-hmm. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that was like them saying like, and it made sense in Star Trek too, because I see what he was going for, where Kirk was like the map. He was like Maverick. He was this hothead, believes he's the best there ever was type of vibe. So yeah, it kind of made sense there too. So yeah, both homages to Top Gun though. Go ahead.
I have to see the second one. I haven't seen it.
Well, yeah, this is like the scene from the first one when he's riding the motorcycle and he's riding alongside of the ship or the plane. Yeah.
No, like Ahsoka's saying, like, Anakin didn't finish my training. I walked away from him, just like I walked away from Sabine. So Ahsoka definitely has some regrets in this scene when she's stealing the hologram Hera in this scene. So Ahsoka could be also a mercenary Jedi, just like the mercenary Sith that we seen earlier in this trailer. And we see Ahsoka and Sabine, and there's like this really awkward tension between them. And I think Sabine is saying to Ahsoka, that she didn't finish her training, and that Ahsoka walked away from her. That was really cool seeing going underneath the what do you call it?
The ground, or the ship.
Some kind of mini ship. I'm not really familiar with the ship's names. I'm sorry. Now here, Sabine is like looking at like a whole old hologram message of Ezra, but we don't. So she definitely misses Ezra and wondering where he is, but we don't really get a really good look of who's portraying Urza in this scene. Like, I'm not really sure who the actor is. We can't really get a good look at him because it's like really small. But it's like definitely quite a treat to see of live action Urza being portrayed in this hologram form right here. And right here in this scene is the beam cut off her hair. She's like getting down to business here. And there's her Mandalorian helmet. Rocco, a big reveal in Rebels. There are kinda crushes, but he pulls the you like a sister card. I'm not really sure I believe that. So, like, Sabine is really getting down to business. And she's gonna rejoin Ahsoka as a Padawan. And in the background, you see the mural of all the Ghost members, especially the ones that have passed away, like Kanan. And I love the little vocal kitty on Urza's shoulder right there.
Yeah, and the mural is done in the style of the actual Rebels cartoon. Stuff. Pretty neat.
It's pretty cool. And they're going to hyperspace. Like, I love this robot right here. His name is Hu Wang. And if you don't know about this, the voice actor for Hu Wang in the 2003 TMNT cartoon, the actor voiced as Professor Honeycutt, the Digitoid in 2003 TMNT episode. So that was really, really cool to find out. And he's really, like, to me, he's really perfect for the part in my opinion. On August 23. And there's Ahsoka battling a robot and battling this. I don't know if he's a Sith or a mercenary, but it looks like he's a mercenary with the orange lightsaber. Manticore or something like that, I think his name is.
Merrick.
Manticore?
I think it's just Merrick, I believe.
Merrick? Okay, Merrick. Like, there's a lot of speculation that, it could be...
Oh, yeah.
Ezra.
Starkiller from Force Unleashed.
I heard Kanan.
It could be a lot of... Yeah, I do like that mystery of who it could be, but, man... We'll get into that later when we talk about that episode. But holy shit. I even like the theory that me and my buddy came up with, that it's an Anakin Skywalker clone.
Oh, that's a good speculation.
Right? And so it'd be an amazing battle with her and her former master, where she could actually kill him and not actually kill the real Anakin.
Oh, okay. So it's not an orange lightsaber. It kind of looks like it, but that hilt right there looks more like a Sith lightsaber to me.
Yeah.
That's why I thought the orange was not such a great idea, because it's so close to red. It might throw people off.
Well, yeah. I guess
that's the point, though, is like, if they do enough evil stuff, wielding it and everything, and embrace the dark side, it'll turn red, I believe.
No, Sabine's looking at the mural, and it's just, it really, like, I don't know who did the art for the mural, but it just looks like the mural from the cartoon from Star Wars Rebels.
That's probably why they did it like that.
It was made up to look exactly like that, I'm sure.
There's Sabine.
Don't get cocky, kid. There she goes, looking all cocky.
Took one down. Those are like, I have to say, the whale, the Purgle, the space whales, they're a lot larger than they are in the Star Wars Rebels cartoon. Don't you agree, Apion?
Oh, they're huge. I would love for them to get swallowed, and then like we get like a Pinocchio reference while they're inside of one. Maybe that'd be fun.
Jonah and the whale happening.
I wouldn't put it past Disney, but you never know.
Yeah, you never know. But like, to me, like, well, they were big
huge.
in the Star Wars Rebel cartoon, but they're twice as big in this scene, too, in my opinion. Like, we can't crash into the whale. Like, you know, turn the other way.
It's interesting because most of what they've shown is from the first 3 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Based on my knowledge of
they're getting attacked and trying to escape. There's Ahsoka.
Thrawn.
Sabrine. And there's Thrawn. Admiral Thrawn. Very somewhat scary looking with the blue skin and the red eyes. Very devilish.
It's cool in the Star Wars Old Republic massively multiplayer game. You can actually be that species with the blue skin and the red eyes. Like that's actually a playable.
I wondered
race.
if they did CGI, like with the blue skin, or as actual paint.
I kind of hope like he's actually under makeup and everything. Like
right, I'm assuming it's makeup, and I'm definitely almost positive that the contacts are, the red eyes are contacts.
Oh, for sure. They could do something like that.
Darkness. Sabine is trying to use the Force, and Shin's saying, "You have no powers." Like, she can't use the Force in this scene. And they're battling with lightsabers. Is coming. And we see Ahsoka getting ready to battle Galen Skull. I almost forgot his name. I'm sorry. I can't wait to see this in the scene in the episode. Not gonna lie.
Closer. Probably like an episode or 2 away. The way things are going in the show, so we're probably not far off from that.
Episode
1.
Ahsoka trying to get away from the explosion here.
I like that she force jumps, but they don't really tell you like, oh, she force jumps. It's like, no, if you understand Star Wars and Jedis, she could super jump up there. Like many Jedis have done force jumps.
And there's Hu Wang. I like the design of this robot, and apparently he's been around for a very long ass time. It is a Jedi teacher who teaches young Jedi how to use a lightsaber and construct a lightsaber.
Yep.
There's Hera, Ahsoka, and Sabine. Sabine in her Mandalorian outfit. Ahsoka battling Merrick and some kind of robot. Looks
they're like heavily modified HK droids. The killer droids, the assassin droids, they're like modified versions of those.
There's Hu Wang and Ahsoka. They're like in a rush to escape somewhere. There is like a lot of battles being fought here. Aha! There's Merrick. So I was right. It is a Sith lightsaber. Hey, Lazo, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, Lazo.
But who could this Merrick be?
That's the big mystery box. Who's under that night mask?
A lot of guesses who could be underneath the mask here, and this person's very familiar with the Force. Yes, an Inquisitor. Well, Inquisitor / Sith, I guess you could say. And
They're kind of
Ahsoka's not.
the Inquisitors are kind of like wannabe Siths.
Well, I guess you
Like,
can say
they
that.
want to
Yeah.
they want to ascend to that level, I guess.
Ahsoka is not even phased with the light show with the saber.
Right? She's seen it before. It's like
Yeah, she's
big
seen it
deal.
before. Yeah, she's like, no, like I'm not scared. Yeah, I am doing good. I hope you're doing good too, Laszlo. And Clash. Star Wars Ahsoka. 2-episode premiered August 23rd at Disney Plus. And that's the trailer.
Yeah.
Like from seeing this trailer, it definitely piqued my interest, really, because this somewhat takes place after Star Wars Rebels. So if you're not familiar with Star Wars Rebels, I would suggest watching that. Also, what other shows they should watch? Apion?
At least the episode of Mandalorian where her and Luke talk for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That episode's amazing. Or was that
What
in
about
Book of Boba Fett?
Book of Boba Fett?
Because she fights Morgan in Mandalorian, so you'd want to watch that one because you would have to watch that one because they capture Morgan, and that's why she's in that prisoner transport shuttle in the first episode of the show. So it would give you a lot more context if you watch that to understand how the villain got there that the Ray Stevenson and them were trying to rescue in the show. So yeah, there's a lot of homework to do with this show, but if you've watched all your Star Wars, I guess you're good. But yeah, you got to watch a lot to understand.
What about the Book of Boba Fett?
Yeah, there's an episode where she talks with Luke Skywalker after he saves them and everything, and it's really good. Where they talk about the Force and things.
What about Vandor?
Andor? She doesn't show up in Andor.
No.
Mon Mothma is in that though. The chick that they meet in the that's on the hologram and that when they have like their little council meeting. So if you want to see more of her, then you would watch Andor, but everybody else doesn't show up in that.
Quite a shame. So what's the meat? Is Ahsoka worth getting 1 or 2 episodes deep? Well, we'll tell you that later. But I thought, this trailer was not half bad. It definitely give us some Easter eggs, sneak peeks of what's to come. The fight scenes look good from what I saw. I mean, you see a perfect replica of the mural of all of the ghost characters from the Star Wars Rebels cartoon, which I really love. Also, I have to give a 2 thumbs up for the late Ray Stevenson acting as the character Baylan Skoll. To me, from what I see in this scene, he definitely has a outstanding presence that stands above all the rest, in my opinion. I agree with you, Apen. I would like to see more of the scenes with Baylan Skoll and his Padawan /
whole
apprentice
episode about him and her.
Shin.
Please, that's what I want so badly.
Yeah, I think everyone
full episode
wants to see
dedicated to them. That would be awesome. Like, what was he doing during Order 66? What happened? How did he raise her? They could do like quick little 10-minute intervals of like their years together and stuff. There's
right. I'm not sure where I'm not sure where I see this. I'm not really sure where I saw it, but Baylan Skoll alluded to Ahsoka that Anakin Skywalker spoke already highly of her. Like, how does he know Anakin? So that will be really interesting to see once the further episodes are being released. There's only 8 episodes in all. Here's the confusing part. Maybe you can confirm this, Apion. I heard that there's only 3 episodes released right now, and from what I'm hearing, that the second season has been canceled due to poor ratings.
Really? They canceled the second season of this already? I
From
didn't
what
hear
I've
that.
been seeing, but let's double check here.
I'm sorry, I just came back with some snacks. What's up?
I'm checking something.
Oh,
All right. Okay, so the
Twi'leks are great,
rumors,
but Ahsoka is not a Twi'lek, unfortunately.
of Ahsoka being Ahsoka's the second season of Ahsoka being canceled is not true.
Okay.
Actually, Ahsoka is a Togruta in Star Wars. They're very similar to the Twi'leks with the hair type thing, like those fins they have, but she is not a Twi'lek. I thought that for the longest time myself, Laszlo, but yeah, um, the Return of the Jedi has the Twi'lek poor girl that gets like thrown into Jabba the Hutt's palace. But yeah, Ahsoka is not a Twi'lek. She is actually a Togruta. Just thought I'd let you know.
Right. Like well, I thought the trailer, was good, but what are your thoughts on it with Apion?
The trailer looked okay. I mean, it's hard to judge the trailer now that I've watched the first 3 episodes because I've seen all those scenes play out in the show, except for the scenes with Thrawn. He's the only thing that hasn't happened yet, but everything else they've shown has happened in the first 3 episodes. So, well, I guess not the duel with Ahsoka and Ray Stevenson, but that's literally about to happen in the next episode. You can totally tell where they left off. And
well,
everything.
hopefully.
But, I mean, it looked good. I came into the show very, optimistic and hoping for the best. But
what do you thought about it, more Kitty?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, watermelon.
Yeah. Sorry.
I knew it.
Hey, it's snacks plus it keeps you hydrated, and you can't.
Yeah.
But I would give it a chance. Like with Mandalorian, I watched like the first 3 episodes, or maybe 4, and after that, I just couldn't with it anymore. So I mean, I could give it a couple of tries and see how I like this. I've been a fan of Rosario Dawson for like 30 years. Like that girl is hilarious. I mean, she's not gonna be hilarious in this, but I mean, she's got star power.
Are you like the what's her name again?
Rosario Dawson.
Oh, Rosario Dawson. Okay.
Yeah, Clerks 2. I think wasn't she in Clerks 1? I thought
she wasn't in the first one. She
was
in the second and third.
I'm not really familiar with the actress, but she's been around for a while.
In the 90s, like I was.
She was in a movie called like Kids or something.
Oh, that was a horrible movie. I saw that. That was fucking.
Where she's the one talking about hardcore fucking. That's her. Yeah. Yeah.
I have not seen that movie since 1996, but man, that was a fucked up film. I wouldn't know about that.
She was in Alexander with Colin Farrell. She was the wife of Alexander the Great. I think it's Colin Farrell, right?
That woman looks timeless for the last 30 years.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. Like,
she looks really good in her 40s.
Her bone structure is fucking top notch. Like, I wish I had a face structure like that.
No, I what you said earlier, Apion, about Ray Stevenson. He was the one of Ford's 3 best friends.
Yeah, the chubby dude. They love to eat. I love
his name is Volstagg.
Yeah, loved him in that. And he was the Punisher. God, he's had some cool roles.
Yeah.
And he was actually a really good villain in the movie RRR, that like Hindu film or whatever. I don't know exactly where it's from.
Not familiar.
Yeah, it's like a 3-hour one of those like Bollywood type movies, but he's the main bad guy. He was great in that too. Like everything he's in, he gives it 100%. Like
definitely, like shit. That's what I'm definitely seeing in this trailer. It's just really sad and quite a shame, and he's not longer with us.
I'm sad every time I get reminded of that he's gone. I'm like,
so rest
such
in
a good
peace,
actor, man. Yeah, like
Ray Stevenson.
He entertained us. Like that's exactly what an actor's supposed to do. Like entertain, make me think you're another person for an hour and a half, 2 hours. He did that so well.
I I read a little interview, and when he was in production of Star Wars Ahsoka,
Mhm.
he said he couldn't help making that lightsaber noise when he was handed a
Aw.
lightsaber.
That is so cute. I love that.
I know, it's so touching.
I mean, I'm sure
It
he
is
had
so
like
cute to
kids
see
or
a,
something
like,
that had
adult
toys.
having a child's sense of humor about things. It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's definitely old enough where he's had kids that play with Star Wars toys and things, and
Right.
Oh yeah,
probably have
like
gone through that whole phase.
his poor wife and his 3 sons.
Aw.
Oh man,
Mm-hmm.
maybe they'll become actors or something and honor
I
his
don't know,
legacy
like
and continue the Stevenson name of acting.
I don't know.
I'd be down. I'd support them all.
Heck yeah.
It's really up to them.
No, yeah, totally.
Oh yeah,
Even
he's
if
serious.
just one of them was down, I'd support the hell out of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I loved everything Ray Stevenson's done. Like, cannot praise that man enough for what he's done for movies and TV.
I'm not really familiar with him that well, but he sounds like a really great actor.
Indeed.
Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But I would have seeing from the trailer itself. I would definitely give this series a chance. In my opinion,
Couldn't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Definitely couldn't hurt. It's Star Wars. Everyone loves Star Wars. Regardless how much they complain about it.
Right? Because they complain about it and keep going back. They keep going
you still
back.
care about it. Don't lie
Yeah.
and say you don't care about it, and then
Don't
make a
lie.
video where you're talking about it. It's like you do care.
Don't
You
lie.
do.
Don't lie that you don't want to make the with your lightsaber. Come
Right?
on.
Who
now.
doesn't want to do that?
I would. I'm barely a Star Wars person. If you gave me a lightsaber, I would be absolutely making the noises and bouncing around, trying to, like, I absolutely totally would. Almost 42, and I'll do it. Absolutely. And honestly, I like this this stream right here because everybody's been constantly naysaying and shitting on it, and like, oh, I hate it, it's stupid. It's like, dang, it's like, sure, it may not be
at least watch the whole 8 episodes before
Passing
you trash.
Episode
the
3 is a
whole
train
thing.
wreck, though.
Oh,
But
okay.
Well, we'll get to that.
Other than that,
We'll get to it later.
I have enjoyed the show, but episode 3 was
There's
hard
there's
to praise it.
There's 3 episodes out now. Episode 4 will be out next Tuesday. There's 8 episodes in season 1. As far as I can tell, season 2 of Ahsoka has not been canceled. Those are rumors that appear to be false.
I think that Fire Team website I look like has Ahsoka available.
Let's see here. Favorite show was in Rome on HBO. Love it.
I need to watch Rome. I've heard
Gomer
so many
Kyle.
people talk up Rome. Damn, I've heard so many people talk Rome up, dude. I need to watch that show. Exactly, Laszlo. Like, I've heard nothing but good things about that show. I need to watch that shit.
Gomer Kyle. He was great as a Punisher in War Journal Stevenson. That is. I have to check it out. Hello, Gomer Kyle.
Yeah,
Warzone, but yeah, he is great in that Punisher film. When he shoots one of the parkour guys with a rocket launcher, it's one of the funniest scenes. It's one of the funniest scenes I've ever seen in a comic book movie. There's like parkour guys like doing flips off rooftops and shit, and he shoots one with a rocket launcher, and it hits him mid flip and just disintegrates him, and it's just wow. Yeah,
that is wild.
Yeah, it's just incredible. Love it. I'm Jigsaw.
That guy looks freaking
That's the
creepy.
villain.
If you ask me, Jigsaw.
Oh yeah, that's some weird shit.
Put my face.
I don't know.
Together,
I can
but they
watch
didn't
that
do a
movie
good
to be
job.
honest.
Yeah, it's a rough watch. You're probably not gonna like it, to be honest.
And then you know that the other bad guy in that movie, the brother that doesn't feel pain, that's the asshole guard that works in Green Mile that.
Oh my god,
that guy
was horrible.
Yeah, he was a shithead.
He didn't like the sponge guy.
Yes, that
Fuck,
guy.
I hated that guy.
Yeah,
Turns
it was
out he's
him.
actually a piece of shit in real life too.
Yeah, every movie they just typecast him like You look like a piece of shit. You
It
want to play another
it's
piece of
true,
shit?
though.
Oh, I'm good
like
at playing
married-
pieces of shit.
Because on those movies, he married like a 16-year-old girl.
Oh God.
Oh yeah, and just like everything became a shit show. I didn't even know what happened to him. I just came across something talking about it, and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah. Other than Punisher, I don't know if I've seen him in anything new.
Oh, Gomer's
Gomer
right. Yeah, he
Kyle.
was in X-Files. He was the guy
X-Files.
that could stretch and kind of go
That's
underneath
right.
doors and shit, and air conditioning vents. I forgot about that.
Nice.
Toomey, I think the character's name was. I don't know why I fucking remember that. What the hell is wrong with me?
I don't know.
I also
That's on the
retained
X-Files episode like 25 years
useless
ago.
knowledge. Yeah, I mean sometimes useless knowledge can be useful. Look,
I
it's
know,
coming
but
into
I-
play now. Who
I
knew?
just don't know why I remembered that specific thing right there. Squeeze.
your mind was like, one
he
day-
could squeeze underneath doors and shit. It was
One day on Raquel's Star Wars Ahsoka trailer stream, I will use this. Keep it away as ammo for later. It'll be useful later. I trust me. Yeah.
No,
Being
like
in Ezra, they seem like they were like lovers, but yeah, like Rocco said, they were. Ezra gave her the "you're like a sister to me" treatment.
I don't
Wah,
really
wah.
believe that. I don't really.
My bad,
believe
Gomer.
that.
Apparently, the character's name was Toombs, not Toomey. I was close. Like I said, it's been many, many, many years since I've seen that. But yes, Toombs. My bad.
I'm just catching up with the chat here. Yeah, it's been like warm today. It was like 91 today.
Yeah, we got 92 over here. It's kind of weird that Oklahoma's been hotter than Texas, and for a few days there, for like a week, we were hotter than Death Valley. I was like, what? I don't know how to pronounce that, but hello and welcome, Beeblebrox?
Zapod.
Wait, oh my god, that's from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Beeblebrox. I can't pronounce
I
it.
never. Is that a movie?
Yes, that is a movie. That is a hilarious ass movie.
Okay, I never saw. I never seen it. But what's? I keep getting her name.
Who? Oh,
Rosario Dahl. She was in Sin City. You say?
Yes, I loved her in Sin City. That was
Everybody
like my
likes
favorite
Ella
role.
in Sin City.
That movie is so good. Us precious little girls, she says as she like puts her blunt in her mouth and she lights this.
That's kind of
God,
creepy.
it's so good. Well, it's a cigarette, but I call it a blunt because it's with the dark tip. But yeah, if you've never seen Sin City, I highly recommend watching that movie.
I
It's
consider
very
it.
good. The first one is really good. The second one, not so
There's
much.
two?
Yeah,
was
they did another
also
one. Yeah.
In the 2 X-Files 2, he is a POS. Never saw the X-Files.
I used to watch X-Files a lot with my dad. Like somewhere we still had like the tapes. My mom bought him like a whole series of X-Files. Like somewhere I've got those tapes. I've seen one of them.
Episode called Squeeze and Tombs.
Toombs was the character that that guy played, and it was called Squeeze because he could. It's like that Stretch Armstrong shit. He could stretch his arms and squeeze underneath door frame under a door, like an inch tall. He could squeeze through air vents. It was the craziest shit. Yes, he is the president of the galaxy in the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the multiverse idea with Star Wars. Fair enough.
The way to fix it. If they can make it work.
2 episodes he was in. Hello, Sapod. Hope I'm saying that right. How are you? Welcome, welcome.
I think that's cute that he used that name. It took me a second to recognize that.
I just rewatched the first season, so it's fresh in my mind. Good. Like, you mean Star Wars Rebels, I'm assuming?
I think he's talking about X-Files, right?
Maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Oh yeah. He's talking about X-Files because that's how he had the name correct. So Rebelly.
Raquel, I need
Rebelly.
the link to the stream. Send it to me on Twitter. I don't think I can message you on Twitter because it doesn't give me the ability to.
If I can
Um,
find it, Raquel, we have got to watch Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. I have got to show you this.
okay.
Actually, I'm going to look that up. Let's see if I have that.
Hold on a second. Let me look here. Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. I will send you the link in a bit. Positive Cantor. So just hang tight with that. He is president of the galaxy and hitchhikers. Okay. Hello, Citizen Creepus, Susapi. Zappa, sorry. Doing splendidly. Awesome. X-Files. I quit Star Wars. Okay. The Lone Rangers got canceled because they called out a 9/11 happening. Okay. Zapod invented the Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, a fine beverage, very refreshing. All right. And that's it for the trailer review. And later we'll be discussing episode 1 and 2. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for everyone being here. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you guys later.
Meow meow.
Bye,
Bye
everybody.
now.
Laters. If this is your first time being here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at RaquelSSG2211. Catch you later.